Night streaming. 11. I've got 11 Premier League players. Pardon me, I'm just trying it with this dick about team, well, development team. I fully expect to get hammered. Special match in the Crap Cup against a guy from Lisbon. Let the lag fest begin. Everybody's up for it. Park for your road, hold it. I'm going to put another tune on. You should be dancing. Aye, why not? Don't know why I'm playing the Bee Gees. Joy Division. Yeah, I should probably end up getting absolutely leathered here. Oh, he's got Ronaldo and Messi. Yay! And Salah. I am going to get absolutely annihilated here. So I've not really played a lot of this over the last few days. I mean, I've just kind of kept it ticking over with getting first win of the day. GP, done a couple of spins last night. Just get rubbish. Well, not rubbish, just stuff just players I don't need. And I'm best just pulling them into trainers. So see if we get any joy here. Paused it immediately. Couldn't be anything.
I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Aye, so well, the well, a large part, a key part of the UEFA licence has been given up by Konami. There's stuff I could say about that. It's basically a nice to have. It was a nice to have, not need to have. And there is truth to what has been said. They get absolutely nothing from that licence besides presentational assets. No teams, not one single team was acquired through the acquisition of the Champions League, be that year after year, you know, dependent on qualifiers. It just never happened. It was something that was there and available to them, and probably had to do something at that time. You know, the fact is, I don't think people bought PES because of a Champions League licence. And it costs a lot of money for graphics, to put it bluntly. So far as other licences go, alternative licences to the Champions League, you'd be surprised. I think when people think licences, they tend to think, oh well, there's clearly millions involved here. There's definitely one, a push, and probably two, in which that would be the truth. But honestly, other licences, they aren't as dear as what people think they are, and I can only really say that.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
You know, you can believe me or not, but you know, it comes. You know, that comment comes from somewhere. Doesn't guarantee anything, of course. You know, that's where the hard work comes in. But so far as affordability of licences, out with some very obvious ones, or a very obvious one. Damn it! Tried to manual keeper. They're not that costly. They're not hugely costly. Obviously, it's just about desirability from both parties. Then I would dare say. I think, you know, the more teams and more players, the better. And if this is going to maybe open the door to that, then cool. A bigger game universe. I think the potential knock-on effect that can have, can't say it guarantees it, but the potential of a better Master League could certainly be apparent if they were to invest in other licences, other leagues, for example. Again, might not get everything that we would really ideally want, but well, it's PES, there's workarounds, thankfully. I'm going to get hammered here. I keep saying that, but as if it's news, but I really am getting much ball, and this guy just seems to be playing as though he knows he's going to win. Of course, I don't know his rating or anything like that, so I don't know how good he really is. But I am rusty.
Good interception.
And I don't know if boredom's the right word, because I enjoyed it. I enjoy levelling up. I enjoyed levelling up players over the last week because of the triple XP thing, and I generally enjoy doing that. You know, just playing with sort of development type level squads. But I don't know. I just a wee bit fatigued, I think is the best way to put it. And I don't know, I found myself doing a lot of reading over the last few days of other people's opinions in other places who I should know better than to probably pay too much attention to. And you know, sometimes you can't help go in with just a slightly more downbeat approach to things, and I don't know why that is. It's never really been a concern of mine of who else likes a game. You know, that's any game, not just a football game. As I've said in previous streams, I've always been mostly this year's the absolute exception. I've always been that guy who got Pez, got his kits in it, started at the bottom division with the default shiters and tried to work my way up and had a blast doing it. So yeah, lost my train of thought there. This guy's he's just like that. Because I've not got anyone, I don't think I've got anyone, well, sorry, it's not quite true, I've got Britannia in the mix here. But I've got nobody who's kind of over-levelled and might be a bit freakish. Everybody's under-levelled and he's playing with Black Ball Glory. It's just fine, that's up to him. To be honest with you, I'm probably going to end up having to do the same just to win this. But I was determined to give it a try without going down that route initially. I've not played a lot online because I've been kind of away. I had my PlayStation 4 when I was just up the folks, so but the internet connection's not the most reliable, so it's not really something that it's not really an environment I would be jumping on playing loads of online matches, so I don't know if the game's in one of those moods with me at the moment or not. And quite honestly, this game's going to be hard to use as any kind of reading on that, because there's just huge disparity between the strength of both teams here. Just leaving players aside.
So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one.
Bring anyone randomly a mate. Ah well.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with
The
that.
Mario on the bench.
Maybe
a couple of subs here.
Surprise me to see a change or two.
I'm gonna fuck with his head. Coming that down a bit.
Action is back on the way. Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to
Messi in the wing, big straight line run.
Response to a rousing team talk. Mario.
Oh, Mario.
Matic.
I have been really lucky with the legends this year. I really have.
Benzema.
Especially like, see when I compare it to like Shaw and stuff. Kind of feel a bit crap.
Making a fresh attempt to release someone from back to
There's
front.
like KL and that
This
as
is
well,
something
just
different.
folk. You know, and they're wanting legends for different reasons. But I just have been incredibly jammy, quite honestly. I mean, I get Figo in my first spin with that agent, just the first spin, a GP spin randomly.
Shot at goal!
This shit.
It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal. Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier. Benfica have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3. Done very well to intervene. Boyleson. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line. Right, the people getting in behind. Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
I was fucking stuttering there just as I was building up a wee bit of momentum. I don't know if it's the game.
Man, he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Boyleson. Well played, he saw that coming. Matic floats one over.
I was looking at
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
I was looking at one forum and they were talking about stats on
Right from Mario.
some legends and just some kind of higher skilled players, and some of them are ridiculous. Like apparently Owen's getting 92 for strength in the ball. What was that? Do you know what I mean?
Probably deserved better. I have to commend the
They-
wing play, but
It's things like that where I think, right, they need to work on some better solutions for some of the player individuality, which I generally think is really good. But you know, if you want to make Owen a good player, maybe there should be more, just more in the game, the stats, the other factors. They don't need to go, right, well, you know, to make him this good, we need to give him 92 strength on the ball. I mean, that's jive talk. I'm not saying it because it's Owen or anything like that. There's loads of players in this game where it's just that you can look at some of the, you know, those black ball, gold ball players, you know, like that. That's not really a true representation of that player's ability, a particular skill or attribute. And it's clearly just like they've had to do it that way just to get this, you know, get the overall up or whatever. It's just a bit weird.
And the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And I was thinking about it, you know, a little bit more. If there is going to be the potential for more licenses, more players, maybe there'll be a more diverse, you know, greater diversity amongst the squads, variety, you know, with regards to the squads that you could come up against, because there will be just more players in the game world. I certainly think there'll be more silver level players, for example, silver, bronze, gems, stuff like that. You know, certain countries, territories, a league taken care of, you know, guys will maybe build teams more about that.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, look at me. Maybe that'll help, but I'm not a fan of black ball.
And more. Surely now, beyond all doubt. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was
I mean, it's dull
Well, as
when you just
contact goes,
play.
that was tremendous, and it helped him to
Even
direct
playing
it
with
exactly
black ball
where he
squads,
wanted it
it's
to
just
that
pretty
net.
dull.
When it comes to the area
Playing
of
against a guy
this
who
fella
just
definitely
overloads.
stands out.
And again, I'm not having a go because he might be going through the same. You know, he might just have the same.
This is becoming a stroll.
It's entirely possible he's the same kind of mindset as me, but he's like, I just want to win this.
Well positioned to make that interception.
And I even found that, see, was it a couple of weeks ago, there was the other squad bonus, the La Liga squad bonus. I wasn't really playing against a lot of teams that are people going for the bonus on it. And it's the same situation here.
Benzema's delivery.
So this special match has been blown.
That'll be a throw.
Really looking forward to this just finishing. I made a mistake kind of coming in with a strength squad, obviously, but I don't know, sometimes it's,
Played out to the right.
I don't know, I done it with one a couple of weeks ago where I played three, you know, I just tried it 3 times with these kind of squads, and then as soon as I did level up a bit, I just,
couldn't find
you know, not even hugely so, I think I went from like kind of bronzy silver to silvery gold, and
inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't
I don't know,
tell an accurate
it just
tale.
felt,
This was much closer
maybe
than
it's
it
just
should have been. They really dug deep.
a player response thing, you know, you just make that kind of jump from one kind of level of player squad to another, you kind of feel that response a little bit more, and your football's just a bit tighter as a result. Or let's not rule out that the game's just went, well, you've got beat 3 times in a row and you're using your rubbish team, so we'll give you a break. Some alright leveling up there. So I've got Boylison up past 30. So that's another bronze ball player that was up past 30. interesting to see how he develops. Because that's not a bad wee stat spread he's got. Finishing and place kicking. Left back, defensive fullback as always. But what he's got is pinpoint crossing and what's the other one? Early crosses are playing style, so it's quite handy. As you can see, my ratings tanked a wee bit. I'm honestly not even that fussed about ratings anymore. I'm just want to field the squads I want to play with. We 4,000 and a special trainer. I think that might be used on Paredes. I don't even have enough for this guy's contract. I don't even worry about contracts now. I might take a wee look at the squad bonus player here, see what I've got in my ranks. Ooh! So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because McManaman qualifies, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got a squad. You know, I've definitely got the players I can put in. Darmian, Renato Sanchez, of course. I actually get a decent Dragovic. Forgot I had him. Fosu Mensah, surely. Have I went by him? Oh no, he's probably been lost. There you go. So I could actually play this cup with squads that are and look to maximise the bonus. Do you get difference? No, just the same skill set. Piss off. I take a breather. Take a breather and build this squad up then to play for the bonuses. Don't tell me what I can't do. Do you know, 4 nights ago I had like 87,000 GP and I done a bunch of spins and eventually it was just as the agent, well it wouldn't have been 4 nights ago, sorry, I beg your pardon, it would have been like Wednesday night just before the agent closed the French League One, and my very last spin I got Neymar, but there was just a few silver players before then I got, and they were actually, to be honest with you, it was actually not too bad because I was able to apply them as trainers into guys I was wanting to level up anyway, and I actually spun CEO again and put him into Zaza again and got 11,611 XP, which I wasn't expecting because I'd already used CEO on Zaza once before, so I thought it would be diminishing returns using the same player on the same guy again, but it didn't that time. Back in we go. You know, I need to be careful with my music selections here, because if there's going to be a PES fan song contest, I don't want to give it away. Give any of my choices away. So what do I put on? I stick on some Charlatans, why not, eh? Silva's out, De Bruyne's out. Oh man! Fuck! I can't even do it. I don't think I can do it. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute, am I counting that right? Two more. Have I got two more in my ranks here? I don't think so. I don't think I like the remastered version of The Only One I Know. Maybe it's just the laptop sound isn't the best for it. It's quite a bad. It's just a bad agent, I would say, as well. I'm just seeing somebody posting that. I tend to agree. Just a lot of filler in there. I've even looked at form, I reckon, in players. What? To say goodbye, bye to the bad, bad girl. Ding, 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 ding. Right, where are you, Markosh? B form, that'll do. I'll give this another try. Ain't feeling it tonight though, I have to say. Not feeling it at all. Time to say goodbye, bye to the bad, bad girl. Time to say goodbye, bye to the bad, bad girl. I call it as 1984 Joker. Alrighty, everybody's up for it. That'll do it. So, as a result, Hulit is coming in. Knockout Ned's looking good, but so is Luis Gustavo. Defensive. In fact, you know what? I might do that. Rear guard action. Is everybody where they should be? Counter target Darmian. Why does it just mess up stuff like that? Mark job on anyone? What I could do, I'm not gonna. Nah. Something about marking with defenders. I know it sounds odd, but there's something about you know, putting man marking assignments with defenders on strikers I just don't completely trust. 5 at the back should be enough. Hullet's a good sweeper. I say all this, but I could just get dicked over again.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very
I'm not the most engaged in this at the moment.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley. Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Boot! There we go.
Striker of Germany.
That's crap again.
Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that. The timing of the pass and
Yeah, you can watch a wee crappy highlight, I don't care.
Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Bundle of joy me tonight.
Benfica will play a certain wave here, Jim. What is that wave? They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway.
Crappy week at work, to be honest, as well.
That's not going to make it.
Kind of glad it's the weekend, but just a wee bit exhausted along with it, to be honest.
Tries a through ball.
Yeah, this is all over the shop now, this game. Response time's been weird and everything. Collision's been fucking weird as well. Take that, you prick.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort.
Now there's one. I wonder what people's thoughts are on injuries being possible in my club.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a
I
specialty.
personally think stamina isn't enough.
It looks appetising. Well, Çalhanoğlu!
Injuries would be alright. See, they're just pulling out of stuff and all that. I mean, that's a fucking...
On the right now. What's on? Now the pass. Aguero! No mistake.
Oh.
Offside.
Offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside.
Are you alright,
the
Joe?
referee didn't spot it straight away. Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Nice finish as well. Oh, he likes his position shift, eh? Which tends to, I believe, tends to mean that somebody likes to do a wee bit to the old long ball.
That's gone out. Damian.
Oh, he's sad.
Cavani pushes it out wide. Very well to intervene.
Oh, see, I'm honestly, I feel done with this now.
And he's there to make a great save. Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Now it's Cavani. Aguero. He's got away. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Alex Telles. Who's he going to play in? Çalhanoğlu looks to slip it through. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Alex Telles looks to dink one in. It's a very good
fuck off,
there.
game.
Terrific to watch. Up to meet it. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed. I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
David Luiz with the header!
Really came off for
What did I tell you?
him, but that's the
Where did he even jump?
and enthusiasm he shows, and the
Long
quality
ball.
he produces. Hit long and direct.
Wins the header here. Yep. Makes up the yards on somebody like Josu Mensah, who I've got over-levelled and is get fucking pace in him.
Renato Sanchez. Passes it through. Oh, good interception.
Passed the wrong direction, completely different direction for where I was pointing there. Felt that way anyway.
Çalhanoğlu. It's David Luiz. Hoists it high. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Looks like a good ball through. Chip through, and he's cut it out. Alex Tellez goes looking. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Referee's given a throw. Cavani, Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! Worth a try, not this time.
Why am I getting paired with fucking folk to Portugal anyway?
The way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Oh, piss off, game.
There's some clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Plays it out to the flank.
Look at that shit.
Good movement there, but not the best of finishes. I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross. Oh, he really wanted that. Çalhanoğlu certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again. Çalhanoğlu let down by a lack of accuracy. Now it's Aguero. Wonderful quick feet. Renato Sanchez. Looks to slip it through. Swung over into the middle. Timely intervention.
Oh, garbage again.
Chance to break. We hit half-time, so both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So, your views on the first half? It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Start of the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. De Gea deals with it effortlessly.
I have to confess, this is the least engaged I've felt playing this game in a very long
The
time.
ball through. Khedira! He's done very well to get to that. Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of the second half. They know that this is an important time for them now. Khedira.
That was coming, didn't they?
Tries a through ball. Looking to get and the finish.
Forward now.
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly
Oh
make
God, who cares about your shitty wee goal, mate? Just fucking get on with it. Yes, all my black ball players wanted it for me.
Seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Ugh.
Benfica draw first blood here. Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often
Come on,
straighten
come on,
things out.
come on,
Paid
come
off
on,
here.
come on.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably
Let's just get on in his team.
try to pinch it or
Look at
intercept
that.
so nobody can get in behind. Aiming towards the centre. And they've got it back as the shot's on! They've scored!
So bored with this now.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly. Well, the
Honest,
ball
but really
flight may
fucking
be
trying.
unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way. Benfica take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moves.
Not even touching the controller there. He's just bobbling about. Oh, there he goes.
The other shot at goal! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it!
No, look, he's rattling. Pause. Who cares, mate? I don't care about you.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Aguero. He'll try cutting inside here. Luis Gustavo delivers. And he's there to cut it out. Managed to get it away.
No, fuck him.
He's left his man.
There you go, mate.
The ball's
That's
come
what happens.
loose and the chase is on.
Oh, Jesus, fuck off, game.
Alex Telles.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, you prick.
Pass. He's kicked it out just. Çalhanoğlu will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
Absolute belter, I got him there.
Forward it goes. Now the pass. And now they can launch a counter.
I deliberately held up my pass as well there. What a load of shite.
Looks like a good ball through.
There you go, mate.
Place to challenge. What's he
You try
doing?
your fouls and that's fine.
No second thought, a straight red card. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. Now, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, dynamic. No wonder I was getting shafted. Allez, oh, dynamique. Allez, oh, dynamique. Allez, oh, dynamique.
De Gea, in the context of the game, he must save it. That's as calm as you like. Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, and blast it home. Benfica tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Kadira. This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer. Dragovic tries to get it forward quickly. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Çalhanoğlu with a delicate ball. De Gea can claim that.
He's done it again. I honestly
Long and direct.
pressing the button way in advance, he gets it, and then pulling out a pass, takes his time, deliberate intent, just plays at an angle. Same with that one there. I just don't give a fuck tonight. I don't.
Forward it goes. Kadira the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Looks it in gently. Renato Sanchez. There is the final whistle. Now, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed.
I've never been so
Your final thoughts, Jim?
disengaged.
They might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it.
It's not even that I hate it or dislike it, and I just see these nonsense online cups. Just boring.
Both a very good evening.
Oh well, I'm crashing down the fucking ranking, I just don't care. Do not care. Not good enough to pay contracts to try and get the squad bonuses. Just ran out of contracts here as well. Whatever. What? Ooh, quite a lot of A strikers. Ah, right. Yeah, why not? You know what? I'm just totally going for it here. See, I'm totally going for it. I think what I mean is I'm just going to go to my bed and bored. It's definitely a game which you just need to be in the mood for it. It's not like a GTA or something like that. You can just turn on and just chill out, have some of the music playing in the background and just do something. Especially, well, I mean, certainly you could do it with this if you're just going to play against com and stuff like that. But if you're going to do online stuff, you need to be ready to play. And I am just not. I'm certainly not that. Run out of players again. Oh, fucking spinning agents, man. Five-star team. I'm always tempted to try this just for a laugh one more time, because this should be jokes, because I still think, see, what you pick can have an influence in what you get matched with. Just the odds, obviously, if you decide to go down to 3-star level and stuff, the odds. Why is this guy? Alright, okay, he's going to send me a message. Oh, he sent me a wee sticker because he won. Let's see what the fucking clown's all about. So it was a wee, what do you call it? It was a sticker of the wee Little Big Planet guy going, yay! There's a video game journalist I was following, a Scottish guy, and what was it he was doing? It's something like some politician just coming out with some really right-wing, horrible stuff, and he was just posting He was just posting gay porn images at him, just like, oh, fuck yourself. So obviously he's got all his constituents and stuff like that, and they're all following, going, yes, yes, very good and all that, and he's just littering his feed with all these gay porn images. It's just the most, it's just, well, I mean, it's not obscene, I mean, it's just two guys just making love, do you know what I mean? But obviously for those types, it was just like seen as utterly obscene imagery. He ended up getting banned from Twitter for a while, actually, I believe. Just some Scottish video games journalists, a bit of a... So, I follow some of them that can actually be quite funny. I'm going to end this stream. Honestly, I am just so not in the mood for this tonight. I'll try it tomorrow morning or something. Oh. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Right, folks. See you later.